Hello guys. Oh wow. So I was gonna do Sagittarius next 'cause I'm going up, down, up, down, up, down, but for some reason I always feel compelled to do Cancers. And look at this is on the bottom of the deck. So Cancer, this is meant to be. This is your reading for this January 15th. Thank you, spirits, guides, and angels and ancestors. Actually, this is the 17th. I lost my days here. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors. This read is for Cancer. Can you please, Cancer, it's going to be the situation you're in, why, and something that you're overlooking, okay? Cancer, can you, or Cancer, thank you, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors. I truly appreciate it. I'm truly grateful. Can you please let us know? Okay, Cancer, the Justice card. Okay, that could be something with the law. It could also mean like karma. We'll get into that. I'll specify each card. Let's just get them out here. So this is, can you please let us know the reason why Cancer is in this situation? Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please, whoa, holy moly, a bunch of cards just came out. But I'm not going to take them. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors. There's too many. I truly appreciate it, truly grateful. Can we have one card that signifies the reason they got the Justice card? Why are they in the Justice energy this week? Okay. Ace of Wands is the reason why. And then something they're overlooking. The Star card. That's in reverse. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. You know, I think that these were actually, these were the other way. They fell out. You can rewind the video too, because that's the way it looks. Yeah, because it came out, the star would be in the middle, and then the Ace of Wands would be right there. So, the reason that you're in this situation is the Justice card. So, like I said, the Justice card is, it could be something legal. It also could be like a karmic. Now, karma doesn't mean bad either. It could be good or bad. So, that's up to you. Whatever you put in is what put in the universe is what you're going to get back, right? So, Justice card, this is number 11. That's a very good number in the, if you guys ever see like synchronicities of 1111, 222, 333. So the Justice is simply the representation of fairness and balance. It does remind us that we are always responsible for our actions and that there are consequences for everything. So justice also represents truth. It encourages finding truth through facts and being thorough. Do not be too hasty to deal out judgment before knowing the full truth. Okay, so this does represent Libra energy, if that rings a bell at all. So this could mean like anything that has to do with court. It could mean a balance, equal give or take. So the Chariot is about harnessing emotions and charging down a straight, clear path where the prince may have, well, where the person has maybe floundered before. So he has learned from his mistakes and now blazes forward confidently. So upright, this means a journey, perseverance, rushed decisions, vengeance, and victory. We'll also clarify these two as we go. So this is the Star card, right? So the Star card is basically Aquarius energy. So this is the reason that you're in this situation. So it could be because of an Aquarius, or it could also mean that one of your chakras may be blocked, because this represents your chakras right here. But this card is of healing, okay? So maybe there's something that you need to heal from, because in reverse, this is telling me that you haven't healed from something, okay? So that could represent that too. So see how she's taking this water and she's pouring it into this dry land right here. She's nourishing this dry land back to life. So that's healing, okay? So either one of your chakras are blocked or you're not healing from something, and this could also represent maybe an Aquarius put you in this situation, or you have like something in court that has to do with an Aquarius. Take it as it resonates, guys, but don't make it make sense, okay? So the Star card in reverse, like I said, it means that you're not healing from something, or one of your chakras may be blocked. It also means like crushed dreams, insecurity, despair, exhaustion. Maybe you're really tired. Maybe you need to get some rest, Cancer. So take it as it resonates, guys. But for some way or something, you haven't healed from something, or something hasn't gotten to that stage of being able to heal yet. So make sure you guys get some rest and heal for whatever's going on with you guys, especially if it has something to do with court. So yeah, this is like despair, disappointments, illness, missed opportunities, possibly. So the Star card reverse means that you have lost faith and hope in the universe. You may be feeling overwhelmed by life's challenges right now and questioning why. So when the Star card is reversed, it means that you are feeling as though everything has turned against you. Or it also could mean like positions can indicate that you are feeling hopeless, perhaps maybe because of this. It could be draining you. So, yeah. This it represents air and stressful situations that may make you feel hopelessness. Although it's unwanted, this is a common path that most of us have to travel. So just get extra rest, guys. You know, you can't be at your best if you are in constant chaos. So try to recenter yourselves, take a bath, or like meditate, recenter yourselves, guys, because then you can see things more clearly. Okay, and this is something that you're overlooking. So this is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Wands, so remember, all aces, they have the hand of God in them. They are at the top of the tree of life. So they are at their pinnacle. Okay, so the aces are new beginnings. So this is something that you're overlooking right here. So each ace has the hand of God in it. Do you see that? So something big is about to happen. There's a strong force that's present. Take it serious. They belong to the top of the tree of life, which is the Keter. That means of spirit. It is of spirit. So because it's close to heaven. So this mirrors our core being, the crown Keter, right? So Ace of Wands. So this is Mars and Gemini. Or I'm sorry, Mars and Aries. Sorry, guys. For some reason I said Gemini. Wow. Okay, so Mars and Aries. So wands are spirit and aces is spirit. So each ace has the hand of God. So it's the Ace of Wands. They are telling you to trust in your intuition, desire inspiration, vision, creation, and growth. Given the opportunity to do whatever it is that you want, creating something new, you will have absolute clarity. If you have a question of some kind, the answer, or if there's a question, like the answer, like if there's something in your mind and you want to know the answer to it, it's yes. So this card encourages you to follow your heart. The ace is a sign of new beginnings and potential. It encourages you to follow your instincts and start something new. With all the aces, it illustrates possibility of a new endeavor, but it does not guarantee its manifestation of success. That piece is up to you. The hand of God gives you ideas, power. And the wands are action cards. Whatever action shows growth. The fire from the elements is the actual power. So definitely, this is new beginnings. It's growth. You can see that, and it has the hand of God in it, which is great because that means that it's from the divine. So it represents like inspiration and a sudden creative force. The actual wand, it like shows qualities of like passion and being daring. The magical moment right before the ink hits the paper, and all dreams and possibilities are within reach. So upright, this means excitement, creativity, a spark, growth, and new beginnings. Okay, so that's good. Now let's clarify this Justice card. Let's see what they're trying to say with this Justice card. Thank you, Spirit Guides, angels, and ancestors. I truly appreciate and I'm truly grateful. Can you please clarify the Justice card for Gemini? Can you please clarify the Justice card for Gemini? All right. Okay, so this is the Eight of Pentacles. Earth signs, which is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Thank you, Spirit Guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please clarify the Justice card? Can you please clarify the Justice card for, okay. Ten of Cups in reverse. One more. Thank you, Spirit Guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please clarify the Justice card for Cancer? All right, there it is. Temperance. Makes sense. Okay, so let's do this one first. Actually, we'll pull these up a little bit more so you can see those. You can see the other ones too as well. Star card. Move this crystal over. All right, so this is the Eight of Pentacles. Remember I said Pentacles represent earth signs that could have something to do with it or not. You take it as it is, guys. So the Eights on the Tree of Life are seeking solutions, right? So you're seeking solutions to something. Now this is like repetition, right? You've mastered something here. So I can never get my cards right. I'm not perfect, guys. I don't pretend to be, but do want to make it look good, right? Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get, guys. So we'll put this down. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So pentacles are anything in our material, physical world. So the eights are seeking solutions, like I said. So the Eight of Pentacles would be Lord of Prudence. So this is Virgo energy. So this is the mind. The mind is used best. The mind is used for best opportunities. It's like repetition. So you're doing good works, you're learning the crafts, and it will pay off. The house is backed by prosperity. So the road is golden, signifying successes. You're learning and mastering a craft from hard work. You really are applying yourself into something. Use intelligence in a craft. There is one master, and that is the sun in Virgo. So the sun brings energy to this, and it's prudence and wisdom. So there's effort, diligence. You're doing your best. You're taking care of all details. Commitment here. You're on the brink of achieving great success. So this also refers to mastery of a skill, usually in isolation from others. It implies hard, tedious work and encourages seeking help, maybe. Maybe you were too much in isolation, right? So that's, yeah, I don't know what's going on here, guys. Sheesh. Remember, you need to have, connections with people. You're a human, we need to talk to people and conversate with people. I know it's hard. Sometimes I don't like doing that either, but we have to because we're human. So, don't be afraid. You talk to people when you need to talk to somebody. Hit up a friend, start talking to them. Remember, people don't know what you're going through unless you actually tell them, and then they can help. People can't read minds. I wish I could, and I can't. So if I can't, it's hard for anybody else to know what's really going on with you unless you actually reach out and talk to somebody. Okay, so I really suggest that, just, you don't really have to. Some people don't like telling people their problems, but you don't have to look at it that way. You can also look at it like maybe that person went through something, or maybe they can offer you some good advice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, look at that's because this is in reverse, so I kind of feel like that's what you're doing. So the Eight of Pentacles represents a long haul. You're in the middle of something and it needs to be completed. So you need to keep at it. And it's also like you're doing this all on your own, so you're in silence. If she wishes to set her curse, what that's saying is like you're not, like I said, you're not reaching out to somebody. Okay, so this means like commitment, determination, ambition, and concentration. Okay, so you're really concentrating on something, but you're doing this all alone, which I know that. So this is the Ten of Cups in reverse. That's how I kind of know that you are not. You're not telling anybody what's going on. So this is like a family card, or yeah, this is like a family card. So reverse, it's telling me like you're not reaching out to your family, or broken home, instability, conflict, or negligence. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like there's something going on with you, maybe even court-wise. You're not telling anybody about it, or the stresses of it, or the worry of it. You're not letting anybody know, like how you're really feeling, or what you really are going through. But remember, guys, if you don't tell people what you're going through, they're not going to know. Okay, so you need to reach out and talk to people, because like I said, some people will have insight for you. They might not know exactly what to do, but they can't fix you anyways, or they can't fix that situation, but they can give you gentle insight. It maybe makes you feel a little bit better. So the Ten of Cups in reverse, it means that you're seeking greater harmony and connection with a relationship. It also means that the strong bonds like a strong bond with a family and community are broken, or they're twisted. Yeah, because you're not reaching out to them. So it also means that it's an unhappy home life, broken home, dysfunctional family situation. So this could be court, like you could be going to court because of that reason, maybe a divorce possibly, or like a child issue. So it also could mean that you are looking for better peace and worth in your relationship. It also can mean like disharmony, conflict, arguing, and dysfunctional families. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like you're not telling them. It's also like a sign that not all is going as planned or expected, either by yourself or someone around you, and that you need to bring back some magic to this moment. Okay, so like I said, you need to talk. I mean, you need to you don't feel support and love from your relationships or your family, but that's what you really need, and that's what they're there for. I mean, honestly, that's what our family is there for. So reach out to them, talk to them. Okay, this is Temperance. Temperance is Libra, which is also the Justice card. Can you imagine that? So Temperance is like moderation, patience, going in the flow of things. So like for instance, an eagle, right? An eagle never goes against the wind; it goes with the wind. So and then also like with Pisces. So Pisces is a fish, but they always go up. Like instead of fighting the wind, try to go with the flow. That's what this means. Like this would represent. So Temperance shows an angel, neither male nor female. So the angel has 1 foot in the water right here, and 1 foot on the ground, showing that you need to stay active but remain grounded and remain practical. So one might have an extravagant imagination with many ideas. It's important to have a purpose and transfer our information into reality. So like I said, this is like going in the flow. See that? She's got 2 cups there. She's pouring them in each. So that's what it's like: patience, moderation. It is Libra energy. So that is also the Justice card. Shocking, right, guys? So Temperance is about balance and mediation. So it is being mutable, recognizing when to change with the times and when to change with the situation itself. Okay, so like keep everything's fluid, right? But their goodwill remains constant. So upright means moderation, harmony, purpose, good influence, and reconciliation. Ah, nice, guys. That's what I want to see. So then the next card is the Star card in reverse. So let's clarify this. Star card in reverse. This means you're not healing from something. Okay, the Sun in reverse. Geesh. These spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors, can you please look at the Ace of Wands? Oh yeah, because look at. So something isn't growing. Look at, and that's what you're overlooking. This is what you're overlooking, and this is why. Wow. And then this is the 9 of Swords. Okay, so the Sun in reverse. So that means that you don't have energy for this, right? So that's probably why you're not healing, or you don't have any energy. So you just feel depleted from this, right? That's what it's basically saying. So the saying that you're like depleted, you don't feel like dealing with it maybe. Sometimes we like to put things on the back burner when it's not suiting us because we just don't want to deal with it, right? So the Sun card means like okay, so the Sun card in reverse could mean like no energy, you just don't want to deal with it, like procrastination almost. There's no energy here. It also means like false impressions, low vitality, lack of clarity, and sadness. So it means that you're struggling to see the bright side of things, and you may have experienced setbacks that damage your enthusiasm and your optimism. So the Sun card also indicates that in reverse, it also indicates that you may have significant difficulties finding positive aspects in certain situations. It also indicates sadness, depression, pessimism. I can't ever say that word. Pessimism. And it's just basically saying that you're finding it difficult to focus on positive. It also indicates a time of sadness, setbacks with faith and happiness. So this card means like procrastination. That's why I said you don't have no energy in it. It also could be like an unhealthy situation where the soul is suffering, yet isn't able to break free from it. Okay, so that makes perfect sense because this isn't growing. Something isn't growing, right? But right here, this is they're telling you that's what you're overlooking, the growth in this. So you have an option or an opportunity to make this grow. You're just not seeing it because you're down in the dumps. You know what I'm saying? So this is the 9 of Swords. Swords represents air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this mirrors the quality of our mind. If you think of a sword, it looks like a mirror. So the 9 of Swords, this is the Lord of Despair. This is Mars and Gemini. So it's a dark night of soul. Mars is a warrior and Gemini is a mental suit. So this card shows that there's a war on Mars. So this person is a pure soul because it's dressed in white right here. It's shifting all exterior senses inward from its own source. This is where the soul learns torment and agony. You need to learn from this. You need to turn inward for answers. Spiritual source fulfilled with spirituality. Please know that comfort is close. You just need to turn inward. And inside, there's remorse, worry, fear, nightmares. Thoughts are weighing you down. You're reaching a breaking point. This is making things seem way worse than they really are. You need to reach out for help. Remember that? I told you that. Reach out for help. Worry wastes energy, and worry won't change a thing. Do what you can and let the universe handle the rest. You need to let go of any unhealthy obsessions, and you need to learn to be happy with the here and the now. Don't play the blame game. Don't be strangled with regrets. Cut everybody's slack. No one is perfect. Don't be too hard on others, and most of all, don't be too hard on yourself. You're learning and you're growing. And that's what the next card is the Ace of Wands. That's growth. So that's something that you're overlooking. So even though things may seem hard right now, guys, that's how we learn, and something is going to grow from this. You're going to be more experienced. You're going to know what not to do next time. So let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Thank you, Spirits, Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can you please clarify the Ace of Wands for Cancer? Ace of Wands. All right. Okay. This is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Nice to see that, because this is instability. So in reverse, it's not, it's basically saying that you are, so this is somebody who's unstable. He's wearing two different shoes. That's causing instability. And the reason why is because he's taking everything on his own. He's fighting everything by himself. So now this is something that you're overlooking, that you don't have to fight everything on your own, because if you were, that's what causes the instability, right? Remember, constant chaos. Thank you, Spirits, Guides, Angels. Okay, there we go. Wow, something that you're overlooking. Look at this. Justice. That was the first card. Okay, this all came out, so I'm going to let it come out because Spirit wants us to see that, or wants us to know. Okay, and then that's the edit. Okay, and then the Nine of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. So this is the overall what they want to tell you. Okay, so this is the Seven of Wands in reverse. So like I said, when it's upright, that means that this card is like instability, right? The reason why is because he's fighting all this off by himself, which is causing, it's too much stress on him, right? So it causes instability, and it makes him imbalanced. So, reversed, Seven of Wands reverse shows that external pressure is weighing you down, leaving you doubting yourself, whether everything is worth it, right? So Seven of Wands also means that you could be feeling overwhelmed by all the responsibilities and challenges that you're facing. It also means that you are folding on your beliefs, yielding, quitting, giving up, and giving in. It also indicates that you might be feeling overwhelmed, or yeah, we already know that. So this sends a clear message. Don't allow yourself to compromise your thoughts and your opinions to make others feel more comfortable. Okay, so let's see something really quick here. Okay, Seven of Wands. So this is illusionary success. It's wisdom and understanding. So this is Venus in Leo. You can't go at this alone. You have the drive to win. You are harnessing forces to win. You're holding certain forces back. You're keeping certain people or energies off. You're doing well, even though you seem to be fighting these people and energies alone. There's bravery and courage here, determination. You're refusing to be silent through fear, intimidation, fighting all odds. You're refusing to be pushed around. You may feel under attack, but you still stand tall. Don't back down. It's easier to get fair treatment when you are known for treating others fairly. Don't be defensive. As a spiritual, mature person, you know it's not about you. You need to stand up for your beliefs, but avoid reflecting poisonous emotions of others. Okay, so yeah, and then here's the Justice card again. So this is Libra energy. It also could mean something that you're going through in court. This is something that you're overlooking, though, okay? So maybe somebody can help you. There is maybe an equal, that either if this has nothing to do with court, but there is something here of truth. Like this is like the scepter of truth, and that's way like the good, the bad. So this is like the karma of it, right? So this card is both intelligence and partiality. It is making decisions with all the facts and accepting the consequences of any choices that were made. It is punishment for the corrupt and promotion of the deserving. Harmony, balance, equally, virtue, and honor. Okay, so this is the Hierophant. Now, I take him as a teacher. So either you can either, this is something that you already learned and you know how to get through this, or this is, you can learn from somebody else. So this is either the equal give or take is either learning from somebody else, or, so this is like a teacher, right? So you can learn from them, or they can learn from you, or you already learned something here. So this is the Page of Wands. Let's get into that real quick. So the pages, the pages act as like the queen juniors, right? So they're not fully mature as the queens yet. However, it's there. The not the energy, but the actual the notion of it. It's beginning, right? So these are like new cycles. They belong to Malkut. They correspond with earth signs. So all pages are earth signs. So they bring messages or announcements. So maybe that's what you're waiting for. You haven't received that yet. That also announces process of change. So these cards are full of energy, but they're not fully mature as the queens. Okay, so in reverse, this wands is of growth, right? So something is not growing. Something's stagnant. Something is just like in limbo, I guess you could say. So this could mean that you can feel the stirrings of something new emerging with you, but you don't know how to turn it into action. Or it's maybe that you are emphasizing more on the negative than the traits of the upright. So the traits of the upright, so this would be like the new cycle, right? So reverse, this means you're being naive, lack of imagination, pessimism. So the upright, it would be like playfulness, discovery, enthusiasm. Yeah, you just don't have no energy. Nothing's growing because you're not putting any energy in it. And all the energy that you are putting into it is negative. So that's why it's turning out this way. So this represents bad or delayed news and setbacks. Yeah, so something happened. So when the Page of Wands appears reversed, it signifies that you must be present and patient impatient when you're cultivating your talents. That you're having issues with your energy level. Yeah, definitely. Rather than worry about you need to emphasize the beneficial contribution that you can make. And look at, yeah, so this is the Four of Swords. Swords represents our thoughts. They mirror the quality of our minds, right? So the Four are also like the merit of deservingness. So the Four of Swords, this is air signs. This is Jupiter and Libra. So this is Libra, guys. So this is something that you're overlooking right here. Because this is Libra. This is Libra. So this is the Lord of rest after strife. Jupiter is of good fortune. Libra is deep spiritual repose. The Four resembles a moment of rest and contemplation after the chaos of the Three. Remember the Three of Swords. It was absolute heartbreak. This card encourages solitary reflection, but let's look at things with different perceptions. One does not rest after strife. One can rest in and through strife. So look up in the upper window right here. There's help here, okay? But if you look deeper, it's Christ. He's giving a blessing of peace and truth. So you could be recovering from sickness, solitude, meditation, contemplation, rest, change of mindset. You need to pause to clear your mind. You need to think before you speak. Think before you do. If you feel drained mentally or overloaded, you need time for reflection. Self-care is key for balance in your life. Balance. And take a break, restore your perspectives rather than overanalyzing everything. Rejuvenate, you need to regain your energy. Perfect, right? That's exactly what this all is. It's your energy, guys. You can flip your energies around. Know that, this is going to pass. Know that this is only temporary, whatever you're going through. Know that you are going to be able to get through it. There is a lesson to be learned here, and that's why you're going through it. And it'll, right when you feel like giving up, that's when everything will be better, okay? You got to keep moving forward, but you need to change your energy, because if you always think in bad negativity, that's what you're putting out into the universe. That's what you're going to get back, right? So the Four of Swords is signals a pause in a battle. Know that, so like when you feel like it's the end or nearing the end, you might, like, if you feel like it's the end, it could be the end, but you have it on pause and it's still like in your mind, like it could, like if you like it, okay, so like there's a mythology, right, of this wolf, and they know that he signifies the end of the world, the end of the whole entire world. But they have that wolf bound and they have him chained. So even though they have him bound and they have him chained, the thought in their mind is still like, if he ever gets loose, it's going to be the end of the world, and I could still worry and bother people, right? So you can never. That's what this is right here, because even though they have that they have him chained, it's not going to be the end of the world just yet. If he ever gets loose, it's going to be. So that's, instead of looking at the situation of the here and now, you're looking at what might happen. But if you always look at the negative, that's exactly how it's going to be. It's going to stay negative, right? So this is like sanctuary, recouping, meditation, counseling. Like I said, you need to ask family for help. Look at this. This is the Nine of Wands, and this is basically going to be the ending of the reading, because this is, I know why they're telling you this. So this is the Lord of Great Strength. This is the moon in Sagittarius. So the moon is full of change, and Sagittarius is full of hope. Expectancy. So this kind of strength comes from an inner feeling. This person has been through a lot. See this bandage right here on his head? So it's vigilant. So it reminds us that what doesn't kill us does make us stronger. There's tremendous strength. Wands gives energy for you to be able to get through anything with goodwill. Recovery from tough situations, illnesses. There will be success even when there is opposition. By way of vigilance came hope. Know when you feel like giving up, you remember that you didn't come this far to only get this far. There's tenacity and courage, and it's here to give you that push, and that final push. You can't give up now. You're worthy of success. It's up to you to rise to the challenge. Nice. Yes, look at, makes sense. That's the heartbreak. This is when you don't trust in something. God is trying to offer you this cup. You're not looking at it. This is the new, this is like a new, new money, or some like new, it's like he's holding up to the sun energy, right? And then look at somebody's trying to get away with something. Cups in reverse. That's Cancer. Yeah. Do I need to keep going? Hugs, Cancer. And then don't forget to watch your guys' how they feel about you and the energies that are surrounding you this week. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and light.